My dear friends, keep calm. Please, keep calm. I beg of you.
We'll calm down when we get what we want!
Yeah, Nomad's out!
Kick the Youkols out right now, or the strike will get worse!
I know just what you mean, my dear friends, and...
It's all words! We want action!
Listen, my dear friends. I'm ready to work with you to find solutions to your very legitimate concerns. And starting tomorrow, I'll receive your delegation.
Yeah, you better, and don't try outsmarting us, Bouliakine!
Just trust me and you will see. Come back tomorrow and together we'll find an honorable way out of this crisis.
Excuse me, what's happening here?
Isn't it obvious? We're demonstrating against having the Youkol nomads parked on our doorsteps.
But what for?
Since they came to Valsembor, there's been no end to the shoplifting and vandalism, and on top of that, their souk is taking our customers. Mayor Bouliakine has to do something, and fast. We're not leaving until he receives our delegation.
But why won't the mayor talk to you?
Because he's a schmuck. He wants the nomads to continue their migration as much as us, but he's too afraid of annoying his higher-ups. And while he's gaining time by playing both sides of the board, we're watching our sales go through the floor.
The authorities are asking the mayor to prevent the migration from continuing? They want the Youkols to stay blocked in Valsembor?
That's what people are saying, but if you want my opinion, the only thing the mayor is waiting for is someone to get rid of those savages without him having to get his hands dirty. The nomad souk doesn't have any real hygiene standards whatsoever. Mayor Bouliakine is completely gutless. If you wish to make a deductible contribution to the Valsembor Shopkeeper Solidarity Fund, step right up. Go find someone else to bother. I got nothing against the nomads. I just don't like them hanging around my place, that's all.
Mr. Mayor?
Yes? What now?
Excuse me, Mr. Mayor. Please forgive me for intruding like this without an appointment at all, but I'd just like to start off by saying thank you for your time. I know how precious it is.
You are completely forgiven, my dear lady. How can I help?
Do you think it would be possible to open the locks in the port?
I beg your pardon? Did you say the locks? What on earth for?
I'm actually accompanying the Youkol tribe on their long journey right now, Mr. Mayor. I've asked Captain Obo if he would take us to the other side of the lake on the Krystal to now dusk.
Oh, Captain Obo, the Krystal, the Youkols. Do go on. Anyway, it would be very ungracious of me if I were to criticize you for removing that burden from our good town. Nonetheless, I'm afraid I must refuse your request, dear lady. The locks will remain closed until further notice. This decision came from above, you understand?
Listen, Mr. Mayor. You and I both know that the real problem is that you want to keep your voters' support without ticking off your superiors, and I might just be able to help you.
Really? And exactly how might that be?
Open the locks and I'll leave with the Youkols. Then you just have to tell the authorities that I committed some kind of sabotage. They'll gladly believe you. I have a very bad reputation, you know. And that way, you'll come out smelling like a rose.
Well, I have to admit, dear lady, that your arguments have convinced me. I am authorizing you to open the port locks so the Krystal can leave. Nonetheless, you should know that there is a technical problem that means the locks have to be opened manually. I imagine that such an inconvenience isn't likely to deter a woman as determined and resourceful as you.
Do you mean that?
Yes, as the local technician is absent, I'm afraid you'll have to delve into the murky waters yourself to open the locks. Nonetheless, this should help you use the underwater mechanism.
But how am I supposed to dive?
That, dear lady, is your problem, I suppose. Do have an excellent day.
Well?
The mayor agreed to let us open the locks, but one of us is going to have to go down into the port to activate the mechanism manually.
We have all the equipment we need in the shed at the end of the seawall, but you'll have to be the one who goes, miss. As you can see, my keel's been hauled too many times for that.
I've never gone diving. But if you think I'll be fine down there, I don't mind trying.
This has to stay between the two of us, Kate. There's something you need to know about the locks. They're also there to stop the lake monster from entering the port. Anyway, that's what I heard. But at this time of day, there's no risk. That spawn of hell sleeps all day.
Do you really believe there's a monster down there in that lake?
You know, 20 years ago, it really wasn't Paranor that I was afraid of. Not the deaths, the radiation. That's what people say, but the truth is that it was actually that damn monster that made me scoot away like a minnow. It was lurking around Paranor, drawn by the stench of the graves, probably. I saw its red eyes staring at me, Miss Walker. That's something you never forget.
Underwater, how am I supposed to open the lock gates?
They're kept in place with some kind of steel locks. Just try and pull them out using their mechanism.
All right. There's nothing to it. Where's a suit I can use?
Meet me in the shed at the far end of the seawall. There should be something just about your size. I mean, near enough anyway. Meet me in the shed at the end of the seawall.
My squid is absolutely fresh, miss. Listen, miss, it's fresh. Most other shopkeepers are on strike. I can't do the same. When I think that with the port closed, I have to import most of my merchandise from other places now.
Believe me, it's a really good thing that the nomads can't just come and go around Valsembor as they please anymore. Usually the Youkols only stick around for a few days or so. Something must be keeping them here this time.
That big boat, the Krystal, it's been rotting at the dock for years. I can't understand why that gutless oboe keeps trying to maintain his rotten old tub.
Things are heating up for Mayor Bouliakine. It's been too long since there was any sort of change in the town hall.
Since the town hall closed the port, we sometimes get the impression we're living in a ghost town. With all that's happened, I don't see how they could have prevented the port from closing.
We're going to see the nomad souk. Apparently they have good prices. Ever since the port closed, people have been buying cheap, no choice. Open the shed for you. All the diving equipment you'll need is in the shed there. Move those stumps, sailor!
Hi there. Anything biting?
As if. 20 years there's been fewer fish, but sometimes you can get lucky. Go figure. It's really odd.
You seem to know the region well. Maybe you can fill me in a bit. I'd like to know a little bit more about the local legend. I was told that there's a monster down there, living at the bottom of the lake.
It's not a legend.
And how can you be so sure?
Back when, the lake froze over earlier in the season. People would go out and make holes in the ice in the middle of the lake, then fish like that. Sometimes they would even set up these cabins for the winter next to the hole. The old folk always said you should only cut a small hole, just wide enough so the fish could be pulled through when you landed them. No more than that. One day, this guy who was kind of odd cut a really big hole. To make it easier, he said. In case he caught a really big one. You don't have to believe me, but he's the one who went into the hole. Backwards. Into the depths. In less time than it takes to say it, the monster's arm came through the hole, then dragged the poor guy down to the bottom of the lake. That's why the old folks say never make a big hole in the ice, because of the monster that lurks below.
And how do you know all that?
Because the poor guy was my older brother. And I was fishing just next to him that day. So you think what you want. You have a good day, miss. It's because of the lake monster that the locks are closed. 20 years the port's been left to rot. Damn Baranur. You want some advice, miss? It's always bad to go stirring up the past. I thought I had a nibble, but it was just my hook getting stuck. I should have seen the lake 20 years ago, before the catastrophe. It was really something.
I have to get all the equipment together and get it ready before I change. It should keep me dry. I hope. Pressure required. If I want to dive, I need to find some way to fill them up. Come on, I am not claustrophobic. I am not claustrophobic. I am not claustrophobic. I need something that I can fill. It isn't watertight enough to fill the bottles. Nothing. I must have forgotten something. can use these to go diving now. Apparently it fits onto something quite big. Apparently it fits onto something quite big. Perfect for connecting different levels of a mechanism. could have left these marks? Janitor's key. Still works, despite the rust.
Well done, Kate. I couldn't have done better myself.
Well, if everything's ready, I'll go and get the Youkols right away.
In the meantime, I'll go and make sure that everything's all set. By the time you come back here with the nomads, we'll just have to cast off.
Perfect. I'll see you later, Captain.
The nomads are putting all of their junk away. Get a move on. The town entry point will be completely shut in less than an hour. Listen, I'm sorry for trying to get into Valsembor without a pass. It's illegal, I know, but Kate Walker, this woman I'm looking for, is hiding there. And may I remind you that you've been ordered not to interfere with my mission.
Mr. Kantan, I'm afraid that only applies on the condition that you scrupulously respect the applicable municipal legislations.
I'd love to, but those damn Youkols stole my papers. Those midgets are Miss Walker's accomplices, don't you see?
In that case, just file a formal complaint with the Municipal Formal Complaints Department. However, as of now, I am afraid I regret to have to inform you that you are officially under arrest. Sir.
I don't believe it. I just don't believe it.
There's an interrogation. Keep moving. Stop interfering with the wheels of justice.
My husband wants to take me to the lakeshore before the souk closes. He's still such a romantic. That's where he popped the question. You know?
The Youkols are packing up all of their merchandise for the night. We're going to watch the sunset over the lake before going home.
Road's still long for tribe. Youkols must think carefully, one step at a time.
Husband hiding again. Men never ever want to help. Stubborn like old ostriches. Route to travel still very long.
Day was very, very long. Still have much to do. Important to feed great ostriches good food. Took. Water for ostriches still clean, thanks to Miss Ketwalk.
Today, but client tourists are becoming more nasty. Now Youkol's happy when long day come to end. Sad.
Cloudburst. Long live sacred lands. Tribe will rest again.
Bayert lagan, Miss Ketwalk. Thanks for your help.
Miss Kate Walker found another way for Youkols to cross Sacred Lake?
Yes, it's unbelievable. I found a boat that can take all of you and your herd, too. The captain, Captain Obo, is waiting for us at the port.
First, we all must wait Kurk, guide of Youkols, made like new with his new magic leg.
Simon Steiner, the Valsembor clockmaker, finished Kurk's prosthesis and took it to the clinic. They're going to come down together and meet us on board the Krystal.
So Youkols make use of night to pick up entire camp. Much work for us tonight.
Well done! Great! Now we're really getting somewhere.
It's just a minor setback. As long as their spiritual guide is here, in our hands, the nomads are going nowhere.
I hope you know what you're doing, Olga Efimova. The rest of my men won't be arriving for another few hours. It'll be hard to keep those savages here without breaking heads. And I don't want to create a scandal here in Valsembor.
Don't worry, Colonel. If we do it my way, we won't need your army of mercenaries to solve the Youkol problem once and for all.
My God, what on earth can they be doing? What are they doing?
Please calm down, Captain. Sarah promised to send Steiner and Kurk down as soon as they get there from the clinic. I'm sure they'll show up.
It doesn't matter if they turn up now or an hour from now. We were supposed to leave before nighttime. I'm warning you, there's no way I'm taking my ship out onto the lake just when it's the monster's mealtime.
Listen, if it makes you feel better, we can leave tomorrow at dawn. Until then, I'll go see how everyone is getting on. And you try and calm down a bit. Everything will be fine, Captain.
Boat must not leave at night, Miss Catwalk. Keelak hungry at night.
Who'll need much fresh air when ostriches leave? Oh, happy not stuck in hold with herd.
Nanook metal really safe? Look old and rusty.
If you squeeze tight in Nanook metal. Preferred one caravan able to cross winter ice of lake. Much safer for everybody. Tuk tuk.
mensch duchai. Nanuk metal not good boiler maker.
Phew. Captain could maybe help. Miss Catwalk, maybe want take shovel a little?
Captain talk too loud, ask Youkol to feed greedy boiler. Him smell of vodka like shaman after ceremony.
Looks like everybody's in place. Perfect.
What on earth are they doing? My God! I'm warning you, there's no question of us leaving at night. God, we leave during the day, she said. Should give it straight back between the eyes.
Sarah, is everything all right?
It's grandfather. He hasn't come back from the clinic.
Maybe putting on Kurk's prosthesis took more time than he thought it would.
That's just what I thought too. But when I took the funicular to go look for him in the clinic, I saw everything up there has been closed up, and there are armed men in the lobby.
Maybe those are the soldiers with that colonel who's chasing us.
They're holding grandfather. I just know it. I have to go save him.
Young Takmoon is right. Miss Kate Walker must hurry and go back to clinic and save Kurk.
And grandfather, what will you do about him?
No way, I won't leave anyone behind.
Miss Kate Walker must not forget all the things that Youkols did for her.
Remember, you owe grandfather a lot too.
Calm down, both of you. I'll bring them back, but I need the two of you to keep your heads.
Miss Kate Walker must take this. We'll need it up there.
What's that? And how can you know what I might need?
Spirits not just send really bad signs. Now, Miss Kate Walker must return back in clinic.
I'm off. In the meantime, tell the captain to be ready to leave. Too bad if it's dark out. If the colonel and his men are really up there, we'll need to leave the second I come back here with Kurk.
Tribe knows spirits guide Miss Kate walk. Youkols support nice Miss Kate walk.
Miss Catwalk, very nice to see her. Thank you, Miss Catwalk, for her help. May spirits watch over her.
Strange town. These people all drunk. Must all be shamans.
dear, I've had a bit much, I think. Hang on a second. It's nighttime? You mean to tell me I slept all damn day? Right. Well, a bit of the hair of the dog that bit me, and then when I'm feeling a bit better, I'll be fine. I hope Vlad is still open.
Time at the bar, everybody. We're closed. Please leave before the police show up. Come on now. Bar's closed. Time to go home. How do you expect them to listen with the state they're all in?
I'm supposed to be meeting someone, but I can't remember who. Did you see where my wife went?
It's spinning.
Would you look at him? Hey, Vlad. Pretty sure you're going to need to make a ton more of restorative tomorrow.
Come on, Ivan. Do you have room for just one last one?
You shouldn't be walking about this late, pretty girl. You might happen across an unfortunate character, if you see what I'm getting at.
Evening, madam. Did you see that helicopter that flew over the town just now?
That's it. The last funicular's gone now. A bit more and I'd have found myself stuck up in that damn clinic with those damn mercenaries.
Hold on, Mr. Steiner. I'm coming. Oh no! The soldiers must have called the funicular back after Sarah left. I have to find a way to send it down to the platform. No, I need to find something else. Those must be the controls for the car. I have to get in somehow. That's a pretty big gap. You need a lot of room to use this. I should be able to insert it into a small crack.
My dear lady, please wait!
Mr. Mayor, what is it?
Things have gotten worse. Soldiers have just arrived in Valsembor. I'm afraid the militia is the right arm of the new authorities in our country. And I don't like it. Those people have no scruples at all. They've taken over the clinic and the military.
Yes, I was just about...
If they learn I authorized you to open the locks, I'll be banished to the taiga. Oh my god, it's terrible, horrible, atrocious.
Don't worry, Mr. Mayor. We'll be leaving very soon.
Perfect, perfect. But if you're captured first, I'm counting on you to keep my name out of things, even if they use torture.
Well, it goes without saying, Mr. Mayor, that you can count on me.
That's excellent. So you have a good evening, dear lady.
No power. Stuck.
Listen to my voice, young Youkol. Listen to the voice of a very dear friend. Kurk, you are the guide of your people. He who shows his Youkol brothers the path of modernity and progress. These archaic migrations that you persist in perpetuating are now but ridiculous reflexes. You must take your people back where they came from and have them settle down. Build real houses, schools, and factories. The nomadic life will no longer be possible in the world of tomorrow.